Very serious since her childhood, strong inside, Marina has always been a leader amongst children. It was impossible to move her off track. To reach the point and to understand the reasons and basis of everything has become her habit.
I mean, I was a very organized person, someone who has to have everything under control. I mean, very tight control. Everything should be under control. Everything has to be under control. It should be only the best, perfectionism, school graduation with honors, university graduation cum laude with distinction. Everything always has to be the best of the best. At some point, I started to get migraine headaches. It is the problem with blood vessels, something like vessels in the brain. Single-sided pain. The doctors still do not know why, and they do not have any kind of medication for it. In addition to migraines, at some point, I began to experience high blood pressure. I do not understand why. I started to suffer a lot, heartthrob, arrhythmia, irregularity of the heart. I mean, at one moment, it beat like crazy. Thub-a-lup, 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 and bang, it stopped. And the silence. Then just lub-dub. 2 of severe beats, and then started to beat again. And it got so far that the arrhythmia was so severe that sometimes I could not even get out of bed. That was my heart fluttering. And I noticed that when I read Lazarev's books, there was something going on with this pain. And following his advice in the first books, I just started to pray when the pain came, and I was saying, please forgive me. I realize, I understand, I remember what I have done. I won't do that anymore. And little by little, I noticed that the pain became shorter. The first, the second was when I realized the moment when it started to appear. And at that very moment, I immediately took the book and started to read, started to pray, and the pain receded. And now I have a recent medical test of 2010, which I did. This diagnosis is gone. I mean, I do not have anarrhythmia or prolapse anymore. This is all a result of that work.
In parallel with her health problems, Marina tried to treat her daughter. As for any mother, her children's health was much more important than her own.
By the age of 18, I had pushed her to the point of serious illness, interstitial nephritis, dysmetabolic nephropathy, pollen fever, a very severe allergy, and she had experienced hearing loss. But by the age of 18, her hearing loss had completely disappeared, and she can hear quite well, sometimes even better than I would like it to be. And she had to be transferred to the adult disability group, and we were going there already. I called her doctor, a nephrologist pediatrician who had been caring for her for years. With my 18-year-old daughter, we went to the doctor. And when we stepped into the office, well, you should have seen the doctor's eyes. They became huge. And Tatiana Ivanovna said, "Is that Lisa? Is that sickly, pathetic-looking girl?" our doctor said, who did not expect to see such a blooming, beautiful, healthy girl, 5 feet 7 inches tall with beautiful hazel eyes. A true Russian beauty. So she said, "Mom, you deserve a monument in your honor. Everything that we do in this life, we are doing by the will of the Creator. Therefore, we must not condemn the past, just as we should not be afraid of the future."